Hello friends and welcome back to Animal Crossing. I am Peachie Llama here on YouTube, and today we are back on my NORMCORE island of Riverwood. We're building our first thing today. I'm going to be working on the entrance. I kind of want to take this island as, you know, the initial run at things. So, you know, whatever we put down might not stay, if that makes sense. You know, we're just going to be designing and creating things that come to mind and inspire NORMCORE vibes. And for me, the entrance having a fountain as like a little park area was really a common thing, I think, in the beginning. So I wanted to do my own kind of new version take on it, and almost like take the NORMCORE vibes of like first starting out the game, not really having any design experience, you know, and combining that with a little bit of design experience. So that has kind of been my idea for this. I wanted to stick with brick because I don't know what let me know what you guys used in the comments below for your first island. Like, what was the first path you used throughout the whole place? I think I used terracotta the most on the first time on Wind Lake. So this time I kind of wanted to do brick because I felt like brick was another one that people used. But then I actually found, which you'll see later in the video, I found a custom design creator that actually created a design that looks like the brick pathing that is at the plaza. So I'm going to be using that on top of this brick eventually. So that's going to be cool. I thought it was a kind of a unique thing to try out, and I'm just excited to give this a go. It's going to be really simple. I want it to be functional, so I'm making the path 3 blocks wide so we can put stuff on either side of the path, but then hopefully villagers could still walk through. And so that we could still have villagers walk through, because that is always my thing. I want villagers to enjoy it as much as I do. And yeah, we're gonna start with some bushes. I think I did palmera ones. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. The new ones from HHP, those bushes, those shrubs, I don't think they blossom until June, if I'm correct. So we still have some time, and the game that we're playing right now is still in April because I'm taking it day by day, like I said I would, but I don't always have time to play. So, you know, it's mid-May when this video is going up, and this video is probably at the beginning of April or something in the game. So we're like a month behind, but that's okay. I did plant hyacinths and change my mind about it. So this island right now, the colors, I think I have color themes every time I do an island. And right now this Riverwood is really going green, but also some yellow. That seems to be kind of the vibe I've been going for. I say green especially because our lampposts are green, so I'm trying to kind of stick with it, and obviously it's a good green season right now, so it works out really well. But I love tulips. I probably should, you know, put pansies in there somewhere because I like having a section of the island that represents the native fruit and flower of the island. That's what I always do on every island. But I might have to add that a little later. And so to get started, this is the creator code for the bricks I was telling you guys about that look just like the plaza. They have little side pieces, which are really nice, and they have the stairs as well, which is really nice because there's no stairs at the plaza, but then you can make it look like there are stairs at the plaza. So that is an amazing one. And then this other custom design creator, as you can see here, has these borders for the brick pathing that's in the game. So I wanted to select both to kind of give it a try. So that's me trying it out here. I like how the edges look, and I might use it for some other areas if I leave the brick without the plaza brick, if that makes sense. And then I was trying to see if we could create stairs with the straight lined one, and it just wasn't what I was hoping for. So I do eventually just decide to stick with the plaza brick, and I just like the way it looks because it's almost a, I guess, more desaturated red than the original bricks, if that makes sense. Like, do you guys see that difference? Because I just liked the way it looked, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to do a path on top of a path, but I never have done that really because I'm too lazy. But I wanted to do it this time because I like how it shows up on the map that you can see where the pathing is laid out, and then I could just put the custom look on top of it. So I'm going with it. I'm really excited because this whole island, again, my whole idea is to just build what I want to build. And the cool thing is with NORMCORE, I feel like we're always changing. It's like an ever-changing island when you're doing NORMCORE. Like, you're like, okay, I don't like this area anymore, I'm going to change it to be this, or I'm going to update it to be this style. So that's kind of what I'm going for, is I'm just going to do this initial style, and if we feel like we want to change it to stone later, you know, let's do it. I just want to have some fun with trying out new things and trying out like pieces of the game that I never really used before. Like, I didn't really care to use the bricks before, and I really am enjoying it now. So that's kind of what I'm going for, and just having a good time. And a big giant extra plaza is basically what this is. And so I was hoping to put the street lamps here. I eventually moved them because I have some other ideas later, but I did make those little squares as options for it. But I wanted to add some greenery in this courtyard thing. So we are gonna put some trees in here. I wanted to go for the picket fencing vibe because, again, it definitely screams NORMCORE to me. So I wanted to get the custom fencing option, so that's what I'm gonna do next. And I also wanted to include the partition here, the plant partition, because I thought it looked nice, and include the clock potentially. I don't know if I end up keeping them because of the just spacing system that we've got going, but I finally got the custom fencing going, and I changed all the picket fences to white. And I was just trying to see how we could surround the trees, because I know sometimes they have little like edges in their little plots in cities and towns, so I wanted to see what could look nice. I tried out the tall fencing too, which kind of looked interesting, but it didn't really stick with what I wanted, so I ended up just actually surrounding the entire tree with the picket fencing. And that's why we're gonna have to move the lampposts in a minute, because they don't have enough space to be around it, unfortunately. But I don't know, I thought it looked cute to have the little corners, you know what I mean? Just like a little separation, a little inclusion of the tree. But see, now I can't get around. So then I was like, okay, I like the way that looks, so we just have to move all of the lampposts elsewhere. I like this kind of going for the red and white vibe. I just thought it looked nicer than doing the red on red, because I know the fountain can be that reddish brown color, and it just didn't fit for me in my mind. So I wanted to add some variation just so it's not the same every time. And I think it worked out. I think it's got a nice flow with the yellow flowers as well, so I am excited. And so then I decided to put the street lamps to the very front and the very back of this area, so there's plenty of space to walk around and you still have it lit up. I definitely want the front of the island to be kind of park based, if that makes sense. I want it to just be fun areas. If you just entered into a town, there's going to be just places for you to visit and relax, and I just thought it was a cute idea. So I'm having a good time with that. I'm excited to share with you some other stuff I've been working on for this island. So we have more to go. This is definitely, like, I have gotten so much further on this island as I'm recording this voiceover. Like, we are much further than this on the island. This is just the beginning. I'm excited to share that with you because I think it's going to be cool to see like what we've come up with, and some inspo that I've had from shows and things like that that I've been watching lately. So I'm excited to share that with you down the line. And now we're putting in a road for the first time in my Animal Crossing career. I never have ever used a road path before, but I just decided, you know what? Let's give it a go. I want this to be like a towny core, NORMCORE vibe, because I feel like that's kind of, to me, the epitome of NORMCORE is just having like classic roads and basically making it a town. Basically, I feel like that is what NORMCORE kind of ends up being. But this is the custom design creator that I grabbed some content from, and I think also used some from Colin Crossings, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen before, so definitely go check out his Instagram. I decided that the 2 wide road wasn't enough, so I just wanted to get a solid chunk of road, which this creator had available. So we went ahead and used that and just replaced it to make it 3 wide because I think it made way more sense. The 2 wide just wasn't for me. So then we have the yellow line in between to really just make it solid and just keep it to be enough thickness to be a proper road, because the 2 blocks just wasn't enough. So this is just a little portion. I was just trying to see what it looked like, so I hadn't officially put blocks down yet. This is me just experimenting and seeing what I want to do before I actually place down like the original blocks and then go from there. But this is what I mean by expanding from the plaza. I just think it's a nice touch. It kind of makes it like look like a proper courthouse kind of vibe. At least that's what I got from it. So I really enjoy having this I really enjoyed having this like this. I think it's really cute. So thank you to the creator of this path, because you've just inspired me so much to do more with the plaza instead of just having it in the middle and having paths like lead to it, intersect here. I just feel like this kind of makes it a little more extra, and I might do something in the back. I haven't decided yet. But I want to do some different things. I want to try different things and have a good time. And if I see a build on Pinterest, I want to just kind of go for it. That's what this island is for, just for some fun buildings and fun times. So again, I know you guys were sending some great ideas for me in the post I made the other day. So any other ideas you guys have about NORMCORE stuff, let me know. I think it'd be really cool to make some of you guys talked about like arcades and some parks and a few other ones. I know I think there's a campsite suggestion with a lake. Because I did Wind Lake, I'm probably going to avoid making a lake, but we do got to think of what to do for the campsite, because I'm not sure. But I did put the campsite on the beach this time, so I think that was kind of the theme for me, was trying out having it on the beach, having the campsite on the beach this time, because I've never done that before. So I think that's where the campsite is going to go. So that's the theme we need to think about, was a beach campsite theme. And so then we put in some stuff across the street, put the bus stop and the phone booth and a little bike as it was resting there. So I just loved how that looked, little details like that. I just thought it looked so cute, especially across the street from the park as you entered. So I'm so excited. I love it. I've never really cared to have roads in my game, but again, I'm really happy I did it, because I think it looks really good. And it kind of is like letting me feel a little bit of a city core vibe, but in a towny sense, so I'm excited. It's like a low grade city core. Hello friends, and this is our final product for our entrance here on Riverwood. It is live. This is up to date. This is like my current state of the game right now, so I can't show you in super detail everything, because I'm kind of worked on over here and over here, and I don't want to spoil them just yet. So we're gonna just take some simple looks at our final product here. So our bushes are in, they're not blossoming yet, but I will get you another look at it once we do have some blossoms coming in, which would be fun. And the fencing I love. I just think it looks more just finished and put together. So I love it, and you can see the walkway in the background up here, which I love, so that you can always just see who's coming across the street. But yep, we've been busy on this island and I don't want to share too much yet, but I really love how this turned out. It still feels very NORMCORE, and I think it's because of the bricks for me. Anyway, yeah, so loving the green street lamps. I feel like they actually work here, because that's something I have never really liked ever in this game, were the green street lamps, but I think they fit, and just this season is perfect for this island, because I wanted all the greens and the warm colors together. That's kind of the vibe we're going for right now. So this is our cute little street area. No need to see over here yet. I'll just stand here and distract you from cars that are already here, because I have a little parking lot over here, which you will see later. If you come off the airport and you need a bus lift, guess what? There's a bus stop right here for you. and you can phone a friend to come pick you up, or an Uber, I guess, or you can take the bike that's just sitting here and get wherever you need to go. So I think it's a very cute little transport area. So very nice. I hope you guys enjoy this and think it's cute. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Well, that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did and are excited to see what else we get up to. If this inspires you for some other builds you think we should do here on the island, please leave the comment below so I can get some lists together of some inspo we can do, because I need more inspo, because I've already done this side and I've already done this side of this park area, and I need more things to do. I haven't really figured out what to do with the houses yet. They're kind of all spread out on the island because I'm one of those weirdos who refuses to put her houses on the beach unless she's actually got a plan in mind, which I never do. So I just put them in a nice spot on the island, and that's the temporary home spot for everyone. So I guess I feel like that's another method of more normcore to me, is to just place the houses where you think they're gonna go versus actually you know, putting them on the beach. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up and consider subscribing so you can be notified the next time I post. I love y'all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!